In this video, you are going to hear an audio recording of Richard Boggs' 1990 execution by electric chair in Virginia. The state had stockpiled secret audio recordings of executions that transpired in the 80s and 90s. After a lengthy court battle, 4 recordings have been made public. This is one of them. Though the actual electrocution went to plan, there was chaos that ensued just before. As Boggs was already strapped into the chair, the governor's office was trying to reach them and couldn't get through. Having an open phone line close by is imperative because the governor can grant a last-minute stay to stop the execution. This really demonstrated that the state was not as prepared as they should have been for this execution. Take a listen.
The warden is now reading the court order to the inmate. It is now 10:48. The warden has completed the reading of the court order to the inmate. The team is about to enter the cell. It is now 10:49. The inmate is now stepping out of his cell. The team is carrying the inmate into the chamber. The process is going very smoothly. Needs to get to 306 in his time.
Mr. Rangi?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We are now in the chamber.
Mr. Rangi,
Yes.
we need to get 306 clear. The governor's office is calling.
Debbie, they're strapping him in the chair. Hold on a minute. She said the governor's office is calling. They need to get this line clear. Debbie?
The governor's office
Yes.
is calling you?
Debbie?
This is Joy.
Joy? The governor's office is calling what line?
They need to get in on 306.
306? Which line is that? On Mr. Murray's line?
I'm talking.
Okay, he's talking. Is it this line?
Not the line you're on, no.
Well, Mr. Murray's talking to someone on the other line, so it can't be this line.
No, it's the one that's 306, which is in where the cells are.
306 is in where the cells are?
Yes.
Debbie, nobody's on that line.
I said nobody's on
They
it.
said
Who are they calling,
who's on
Chuck?
230.
230? That's the line in the warden's office.
Wayne Flowers.
Debbie?
Somebody, he's trying to talk to 306, but he says 230 is tying it up for some reason.
Debbie, you're on 230.
Talk to the governor's office trying to follow
Who are the governors? Somebody's kind. Hold on. Hang that line. Hang it up. Tell him we'll call him back. This is your 230. That's where we are. We are on 230. We are on 230.
Debbie, is it clear?
Let me call the switchboard and see what's going on. Oh, I did it.
She said the call was trying to...
Mr. Rangi?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it clear?
No.
No,
You're on 230, Mr. Rangi. We'll have to cut you off
You
to get clear.
need to cut me off this line?
Because you're on 230. We're talking to you 3230 line.
She's going to check the switchboard.
Debbie's going to check with the switchboard.
Hold on a minute.
Debbie, this is Ed Morris. Who are you talking to on the other line?
Mr. Morris,
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Allen answered the line and came in and said it was the governor's office trying to get through on 306. We're on 230 line up here at the present time, therefore this line is tied up.
Well, the director is speaking with the governor's office now.
Oh, he is?
He is talking with Mr. Shropshire. Any message that needs to come to the director should go through Mr. Shropshire.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Who's on the other end of that line, do you know?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay.
See, that's what we did. Ed,
Hmm?
this is Bob Herring. We didn't know who, we didn't know for sure whether you had contact down there with the governor's
The
office.
director is in contact
All right,
with the governor's
fine.
office.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
That switchboard would not call each.
Okay. The inmate is in the chair. He has been strapped in the chair. It is now 10:43. 53, correction.
Mr. Ranjit,
Yes.
Captain Green just gave us the message that the governor's office called and said that the stay was denied. That was the message she brought up to us.
All right, thank you.
Are you proceeding?
Yes, we are proceeding. Mr. Murray is on the phone now with the governor's office.
Thank you.
Well, Lieutenant Green knows that we have a private line that goes over there.
If Mr. Murray's talking to the governor's office, there's no need for them to be calling us up here.
That's true.
I don't
That
think
could
it
have been
happened.
a prank call.
Well,
That
put
could have
Wayne
been
back on.
anybody.
I don't think it happened though until after this snafu happened here. Though. They must have tried it on.
Well, what they were doing was trying to
Put him on. We're going on.
Debbie, you need to keep an accurate time of the delay. It is now 10:59. The process is proceeding. The process is proceeding at 11:01. The first surge of electricity has been administered. It's now 11:02. The second surge of electricity has been administered. The second surge has been completed at 11:03. There have been no complications in the process.
Was there any last words?
No last words. At 11:06, the team member is opening the inmate's shirt for inspection by the physician. It is now 11:07. The physician has announced the expiration of the inmate. The proceed is required by law with no complications.